So, Vegito making a comeback in the Tournament of Power has been an idea a lot of fans have been juggling, especially since the start of the Tournament of Power, the Universal Survival arc. And fans have actually gone on to even speculate that we'll see the appearance of an Ultra Instinct Vegito, as crazy as that sounds. But join me today as I actually discuss the circumstances surrounding the potential comeback of Vegito in the Tournament of Power. Yo, Sanjo Che here, people. Welcome again to today's discussion video surrounding Vegito in the Tournament of Power. So, before we get into it, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, help me get to 100 subscribers. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, in discussing if Vegito will actually make an appearance in the Tournament of Power, there are a number of things you actually have to consider. So, first of all, the rules. So, we already know based on the previous episodes of Dragon Ball Super that Zeno has essentially allowed Potara fusion, obviously, based on the fact that he allowed Caulifla and, well, after the fact that they fused, he allowed that every universe would be allowed to use Potara, fuse wires. Everybody gets a fusion, right? So, because it's quote unquote cool. So, that is the first thing that you have to consider in seeing Vegeta make a reappearance. Of course, we do know that Beerus has his reservations in terms of using Potara in fear of losing two warriors for the sake of one. So there's definitely that to consider as well. But with that said, we move on to the second point, the plot. Now, what I mean by this, we gotta look at it from the perspective of the direction that the plot is actually heading in. I draw the comparison with Battle of Gods in the sense that that arc, like, from the perspective of the direction it headed in, it went in actually, it built up to be a Goku versus Beerus fight, Super Saiyan God versus God of Destruction, not Vegito versus Beerus, even though that was an option in the arc. So the thing is, when you come back to the Universe Survival arc, the Tournament of Power, you gotta ask yourself, is the plot going in the direction of Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren? Which at present, it does seem like that is the case. Or is it going in the direction of Vegito versus Jiren? Granted, there are some little inklings here and there of Vegeta potentially getting Ultra Instinct, and you could probably use that as a means to say, okay, they're going sorry about that, they're gonna fuse and we'll have a Vegito versus Jiren or something like that. But that's one thing to consider. And I can't treat the plot and the rules as just a background of if, or just I guess the context of if we'll even see Vegito in this tournament. But let's move on to the why. So, in watching the series from week to week, you gotta ask yourself, why would Goku and Vegeta really need to fuse at this point? They actually seem like way stronger than most of the people in this tournament. Just based on the fact that based on Goku's performance against Kale and Caulifla, honestly. And if you even consider like other members of Universe 7 like Frieza, Android 17, and Gohan, then it seems like an easy win. But that brings us to the first point why I feel they may need to fuse, which is the elephant in the room, or the elephant levitating, Jiren. So, Jiren has proven himself to be pretty OP, I must say. And with Potara allowed, you have to question yourself, why don't they just let Goku and Vegeta fuse? Because honestly, based on Kefla's performance against Ultra Instinct Goku, I'm inclined to believe that Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Blue may not be so far behind Jiren as a lot of people may think. But that's a power scale video for another day. But still, at present, Jiren does seem like this insurmountable wall, considering we haven't even seen his full power. That does stand as a good reason for Goku and Vegeta to fuse in this tournament. Especially if we're concerned it was a case that Goku didn't have Ultra Instinct at all, but he does, so there's that. And that actually takes me out to my second reason why they may need to fuse. Master the Ultra Instinct. Now, in episode 116, it's already been stated by Whis that Goku essentially has the defensive capabilities of Ultra Instinct down pat. He can react without thinking about it, and all of that. In terms of offensive, he does have a much higher level of offensive capabilities than a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. However, he can't access the full offensive capabilities of Ultra Instinct since when he switches to attack, he actually thinks about it. Now, it is stated by Vegeta that his current goal is to obtain Ultra Instinct as well. And it isn't beyond the realm of, I guess, logic to think that Vegeta may in fact obtain the offensive form of Ultra Instinct, boosting his power to ridiculous heights as well. And it's at this point you could go on to speculate that Goku and Vegeta may in fact fuse to obtain a perfect or mastered Ultra Instinct, considering they only have 17 minutes of the tournament left. So realistically, this could be an easy way to actually master Ultra Instinct, and with them fused, they could actually, I guess, learn from each other's memories or something along those lines. And when they defuse, they each have a perfect Ultra Instinct. That could be another reason. I think last but not least, though, is the events projected to happen that were required. And what I mean by that is this. When we got an initial poster of Goku's back and the scans attached to it that say, okay, Goku's tense back or something to that effect, something that signifies something horrible is going to happen. So this has led fans to believe that something or someone will interrupt the tournament, or probably something will happen after the tournament ends. So whatever it is, in terms of scaling and threat level, it may in fact be way beyond Jiren. And I could definitely see Goku and Vegeta using the Potara at this point to actually fuse and combat whatever this threat may be. All in all, this is just my speculation and discussion regarding why I feel Vegito could make a comeback and the circumstances surrounding it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below regarding this topic here, and if you'd actually want to see Vegito make a comeback. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications for whenever I upload. But this is Sanjay Uchiha, and I'll see you in the next one.